Hello world, welcome back to the Razor RC, and today in front of us we're doing a little unboxing of what I think most people would consider the best nitro car ever made. So I just recently got into nitro. I got an HPI trophy buggy 3.5 a couple months ago. Had a ton of fun with that thing. It is a little bit dated, so I felt like, probably be good to try something a little newer, a little more modern, and they don't make a whole lot of brand new nitro cars nowadays, mostly just on the racing side, the A-scale buggy and truggy side. But this is a fairly new nitro truck that came out, I don't know, 5-6 months ago. I thought I'd pick it up. Special shout out to Euro RC, no BS. They are all about the no BS. We do have a 5% off coupon code, and the crazy thing about Euro RC right now is, due to, I don't know, global economic conditions, wars, pandemics, all kinds of weird stuff going on in the global economy, the US dollar is super strong right now. It's almost 1-to-1 with the euro, so you can find vehicles at Euro RC, which is based in Finland, for actually cheaper than you can get in the US. So something like an X-Ray XB4, $619 in the US. If you pick it up from Euro RC with that discount code, it's like $547 shipped. So you're saving like, I don't know, $73, something like that. Just make sure you put in your US address. Make sure you pick US dollars if you're in the US, obviously. Use that code because, you want the right tax rate, all that kind of stuff, the right currency conversion. Even this vehicle in front of us, I think it's $680, $679 in the US from Euro RC, shipped with a ton of shipping costs, by the way. It's still cheaper. It's like $650, something like that. So you're saving like $30-40 even on this big monstrous vehicle. So yeah, let's take a look inside the box here. I did crack open a little teaser there. I think all you guys know what this is. We did pick up the Savage X 4.6 Nitro kit. I do have the electric version of this truck. Man, I can't even open this thing. I do have the electric version of this truck that came out, I don't know, I think like November or October of last year. I do love my Savage X Flux V2. And, a lot of people think the Savage, this is probably the best HPI ever made. Still is probably. They did just announce and release the Savage XL, which is like a long wheelbase version, but I think most people would say the Savage X, especially the Nitro version, is the best HPI ever made. And the cool thing about this is it's actually been updated for, I guess end of 2021, beginning of 2022. So it's not an old, like 20-year-old Nitro like almost every other Nitro is out there. It has actually been updated. So a quick look at the vehicle. Big block, 4.6 cc's. I know what that means now. Big bore shocks. They are plastic, of course, though. Easy maintenance. Don't know what that means. I guess you can get all the parts a little more easily. Dual disc brakes sounds very technologically advanced. I don't think it is, but it sounds advanced. Easy diff access. That is an improvement on the V2s. They do change the tires and wheels. The Havoc tires or wheels, Terrahex tires, captured hinge pins. Yeah, that's advancement in technology, man. Your hinge pins don't fall out. It took them 20 years to figure that out, but the hinge pins don't fall out. That is very welcome. And then the 4.6 big block. Any other information here? HPI Racing. They are based, I guess, in Denmark. I thought it was Sweden, but I guess it's Denmark. Shows what I know. And then, anything else on this thing? 17mm hexes, that's a new advancement. Massive power, that's what we want. I think it's something like 3 horsepower, goes up to, 45 miles per hour, something like that. And yeah, so let's take a look inside the box. Alrighty, here we go. We got the truck out of the box as well as all the accessories. It does come with the manual, and in my experience, the HPI manuals are actually really good. They do talk about nitro braking, idling, all that kind of stuff, how to tune the engine. It does come with this bag of parts. I think this is some sort of shield to protect your head, kind of like a helmet, I guess, for your car. Protects your head. Of course, 17mm wrench with the glow plug thing. I don't know what this side is for. Someone let me know what that is. I guess this is a small glow plug side. I don't know. Anyways, a bunch of servo horns, some extra spring cups, some extra shock spacers as well. I think this is a plastic little T-wrench, and then I don't know what this is, spare shock cap or something. I don't know, looks like some kind of adapter. Don't know what that is, but it doesn't matter. That never stopped me before. We got the TF41 radio, actually one of my favorite RC RTR radios. This is one of the best ones out there. Does have endpoint adjustment for your throttle and trim, does have throttle trim as well, steering trim, dual rate, and you know this thing was designed for nitro because you actually adjust these things with a engine idler hex wrench. So, or what do you call it? Tuning wrench. Tuning screwdriver. That's what it is. Tuning screwdriver will adjust your endpoints on your radio as well. It also has a little mini one here in the bottom if you want to do it the manual way. But if you've got a nitro car, you just use your tuning screwdriver. Here's the body. It looks very similar to the Flux body, but it's got the reverse coloring. So on the Flux, it's orange in the front, gray in the back, gray in the front, orange in the back for the nitro version. That's how you know what this is. In addition to that big hole, so you don't get confused and try to put this on your electric, or put your electric body on your nitro. 4.6 big block. Does have, you know, little mirrors, little plastic details, a grill here in the front, kind of a light roll cage here in the back. A little bit of protection in the rear, but hopefully you're not landing on the roof too much with this thing. And here's the truck itself. So rear motor, rear engine design. It says stop in big English words. So I guess if you don't speak English, you can ignore that. You'd be like, I don't know what that means. I'm just going to run my nitro. Here's the tank over here, more caution stuff. I don't know what cc's this is. Feels a little loose, but I guess that's normal. Looks like it's just held in with body clips. Really interesting. I guess kind of a quick release fuel tank maybe. Here's the air cleaner, which looks a little more advanced than the one on my HPI 3.5 trophy buggy, because that one just had kind of like a little spout. This looks like it has a little more airflow, although it looks like I gotta fix this foam filter a little bit. Antenna there, slipper clutch, one way. Interesting. It's not turning anything. All right, you got some kind of, I'm guessing, throttle servo here. Throttle servo here. With the little throttle adjustment. So I do have the electric. This chassis, I'm assuming, is different. Doesn't look the same. Has all kinds of different stuff on it. On the bottom, oh, looks like there's your brake. I guess this is where, I don't know what that is. There's no center diff on this thing. I think there's a center diff option, however. So this must just be a kind of a spool right there. Front and rear bumpers look about the same. Shocks look the same. Arms look the same. But just everything down the middle looks different. 4.6 cc motor, so this is pretty big. Composite pipe, I think. Yeah, this feels like a composite pipe. A little bit downgrade. I wish they had you know, metal or aluminum header or exhaust pipe or whatever you call these things. Steel header looks like. Clear fuel lines, which I really like. You can actually kind of tell if you've got fuel in there. Body pose. So yeah, there are some changes for the V2s. Redesigned bumpers, redesigned tires and wheels, redesigned body, of course. I think the chassis is a little bit different, not 100% sure, so correct me if I'm wrong. They did retune, I believe, the clutch a little bit to engage a little bit later. 17mm hexes, like I mentioned. Not sure what else has changed on this. But yeah, it's rare to find an updated RTR nitro vehicle. Pretty much everything out there is like super old. Like everything from Traxxas is super old. The T-Max, the Revo, the Jado, all those things are like 10 years old at this point. So this is one of the rare new vehicles that actually has been updated for a nitro vehicle. And a lot of people really think this is the best HPI ever made, the best Savage or nitro truck ever made. So I'm super excited about trying this. Nitro is frustrating, of course, or can be frustrating. I would say it is frustrating. It can be frustrating, but the more you know, the more fun you have. So anyways, we'll be doing a little first start on this as well. But anyways, if you haven't already, hit the like, share, subscribe buttons. Look for more videos soon. Definitely check out your RC, especially if you want something like an X-Ray or even this, a Savage X is cheaper over there than it is in the US. And it does help support the channel. So thanks for watching. Look for more videos soon. Take care.